Okay, so depending on what I titled this video, you probably noticed that this isn't about cars, but it's kind of related to mechanical stuff. So, and also, I thought it'd be cool to be a first, and other people have done ASMR about guns, but I haven't been able to find an AK video, so I'm just gonna call first on that one. So, there she is. The Kalashnikova. I got a new camera and testing it out. It was about $300, so took all the money I've earned from this channel and then $300 out of the bank and went and bought it. So I'm just gonna do a little strip down of this thing. From the videos I've seen about this, it's kind of hard to keep these things quiet. Guns in general, so I don't really have a great editing program yet. So maybe watch yourself with the volume. First dust cover comes off. You can see inside the action there. This is the recoil spring. It pushes the bolt back forward after you fire a shot. This is the bolt assembly. Slides on out of there. This is the bolt itself. That's what backs the bullet up in the barrel. What happens is when you load a round in, the bolt carrier here pushes on this little cam and it spins the bolt and locks it into place there behind the bullet, and that keeps the pressure on the bullet when the powder in the casing is exploding. It holds the casing still while the bullet is exiting the barrel, and once the bullet is past here, gases from the explosion can go back through this gas tube, and they push on the end of this piston, and pushes back on the bolt carrier. So once the bullet's pretty much out, it'll push back the bolt carrier, and then this will push it on that side of the cam, rotate the bolt back, and allow it to slide free and let the shell casing pop out the side of the gun. think there's a very good way to actually show it because it's kind of covered up. But you can go look up 3D animations of the operation. See for yourself how it works. Sight folds up and down. There's these numbers and meters. When you adjust your elevation on your sight, this little thing kind of cams the rear sight up and down, and the further up the rear sight is, you kind of have to tilt the gun up a little bit to line up the sights with the front sight, and that upward tilt corrects for the gravitational pull as the bullet travels. That lever up to pull the gas tube out. Try not to make this loud. Keeper on the front of the foregrip here. You flip it forward and that slides off. And the foregrip wiggles off. Got a little vertical foregrip on there. What do you call this? Pistol grip. Textured there. I'm not sure if this camera has a stereo microphones. It looks like it has two. I'm like way on the left side now. We're on the right side. See if that does anything. Okay. Getting a little impatient there. So the stock is sometimes kind of stiff coming off. See if I can jimmy it a little bit. Looks like it's coming. It'll pop off and everything's gonna fly everywhere. Oh, there it goes. So, there's, it's not looking much like a gun anymore. See the trigger group there. This is the hammer. When you pull the trigger, the hammer is on a spring and it folds up and knocks against the firing pin, which is that little thing in the center of the bolt there. And the other end of the firing pin hits the primer on the bullet casing. And one thing leads to another. Put some different furniture back on here. Probably should have wrote down some facts or something to tell you about this gun. I'll just tell you everything I know off the top of my head. It's designed by some guy with the last name of Kalashnikov in 1947. The AK stands for like Avmotov, something to that effect. Kalashnikov, and then 47 obviously is the year. The first versions of it came with a milled stock, which means they took a solid block, or not a milled stock, a milled receiver, and means they took a solid block of steel and used machine bits to carve out the shape of the action. Whereas later versions use a stamped receiver, which is they just take like a thin sheet of steel and fold it up. But this is a milled receiver. It's a newer gun, but it's made like the original AK-47 milled. So you can tell it's like out of a solid chunk of steel instead of sheets. Fires a 7.62 millimeter bullet, 7.62 millimeters long, 39 millimeters wide. And packs quite a punch. They're supposedly not as accurate as the 5.56 NATO. According to all the guys that use 5.56 NATO. But I don't know if anyone's ever been in a situation where the slight difference mattered a whole lot. In Vietnam, when the M16 came out, it wasn't all that great, and soldiers would sometimes pick up abandoned AKs for the reliability, and then the M16A1 came out and improved a little bit, and I guess hopefully that solved the problem. Now they're up to the A3 and 4. The A3, I believe, is 3-round burst, and nobody liked that, so they had the A4 back to full automatic. I'm not sure how this butt plate goes back together, maybe like this. Right. Does that fit on? What a pain. The AK is really cheap to make, so it's the world's most popular gun, at least as far as military operations are concerned. I feel like that screw should go in more, but seems to be tight. tube comes apart. Put the wood piece back on there. It's really hard to do. This is going to be loud. I'll probably edit this out of the video. And, I believe that's all the furniture back together. Here's another loud part. Actually, I can do it without being super loud. Maybe. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so there's a more classic look to it. I'm used to having the vertical here. Yep, and just needs bullets and a magazine and ready to go. So, alright. Thanks for watching. I'll try to make more car videos coming up soon. I think I'm doing a fuel pump job on the black Mustang, so stick around for that grand old time.